doing it alone. So we're just gonna just chat. We're just gonna chat. um all right. First we gotta clean some of this mess up. I don't really have any like big news to say. I guess I should technically start doing this thing where I'm like, oh, on this day at this time, I'm going to live stream. But I'm too disorganized for that. I think people know me by now. But they know I have such a random schedule that it probably never be like that. We'll be fine. Things will work out. Okay, let's see. Gotta put my kimono away. Boopity boop 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 boop. Yeah, I'm probably not the most entertaining, but things will work out. We'll be fine. She'll be alright. I might turn on the screen when I'm done cleaning and then start painting as a reward and then clean up the paint and then I'll be done. But that'll probably be later. Sorry, I'm probably not being super interesting. Okay. What is something we can chat about? What is an art-related topic that would be willing, because since it's an art-related place, art-related topic, you know? Okay, we can do, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out a good discussion that might be art-related or something like that. That would be nice to just talk about. Like, I guess we can talk about, maybe there's, I don't know. Does anyone know about any good, like, discussions? I would talk about some issues, but, like, some of the issues I really just don't know enough about to feel confident enough to just chat on. And sometimes I get really passionate about some of them. Like specifically AI art, I despise how some people just use it, and then now they created this fancy term being like, oh yeah, I don't know, it's like the something like art prompter or something like that, trying to sound professional. I don't know, it's so stupid to me. I personally hate it. Oh, and did you guys hear about the debate of this one person put a prompt for like this was this AI artist who had this prompt. It's like, oh yeah, I recommend you guys using this prompt because it's like so pretty and stuff like that. And then the other AI artist was like, hey, that's my prompt. You're stealing my idea and my thing. And it it's just kind of funny to me that would happen, because it's like AI artists are stealing other people's art and then going, oh, like, how dare you to someone because they also stole their prompt? I don't know. Like, and an idea is basically for everyone. Like, anyone could do, like, use an art idea for, like, literally anything. Anything you want. So to say that specific art idea is specifically yours is kind of crazy. And then the problem that people have with AI art is because it is actually stealing people's art. It's not stealing people's ideas. It is literally physically stealing somebody's art. I'm sorry. I'm kind of ranting to myself here. I just have always had really strong feelings about that, because it's like, I have this uncle who, he knows I'm an artist, right? And for my, for a birthday gift, he decided to give me his children's book that he's selling, which is fine. It's great. The issue I have is that every single photo he had for that children's book was AI. And I don't. I was polite and was like, thanks, but it kind of offended me, because it was like, you know, I'm an artist, you know, I'm struggling because of AI art and stuff like that, and you know how the whole art community is when it comes to AI art. And he thought, how about I give AI art to someone for their birthday? I don't understand. Somebody give me some clarification, because I don't know. He meant it all well and good. I don't think he did it out of malice. But it's just crazy to wrap my head around, because that literally happened last year. It's not that I'm not grateful for receiving any kind of gift. The fact that he gave me anything in general was amazing. I just the fact that he knows I don't like AI art and then gives me AI art for my birthday kind of baffles me. I don't know. It's like if somebody said, I don't know, I hate Pokemon, and then they buy you a whole stack of Pokemon cards. Of course, this is different. This is literally stealing somebody's art and then plagiarizing it as your own and then selling it on a market, and it's a whole different discussion. But if we're going to relate it to anything, that is the closest thing I can figure out how to relate this. And that's not just, it's not the fact that it was AI that's bothering me, that he gave it to me too. It's also the fact that he is selling it. To like generate it all for yourself is one thing, but then to go off and then sell the very art you're stealing, also crazy. Wild. I don't know. My opinion. There's also another thing where so many people in the art community have a habit of complaining of like, I want new art. I don't want the same trending art thing that happens all the time, right? Perfectly reasonable. But my problem is those same exact people that were complaining that there is nothing new and stuff, then go look at this younger artist who's figuring out their art style, and they've made something out of it, and they think it's like really nice and stuff, and then those people come over and then just start insulting that person's art because it's too bright, too colorful, or the proportions are not right or normal. That's literally art. Sometimes it's not gonna fit the basic expectations everyone's gonna do. Sometimes it looks ugly, and some people want to do that on purpose. Sometimes they want to make it look really nice. Sometimes they want to make it bright and colorful, and that is the fun thing about art, because it expresses yourself and makes you think. Am I making any sense? Like, it helps you expand on what you're feeling. Like whenever I make art, I'm always trying something new. And of course, it all looks very similar, but I'm trying different poses. I'm trying to different colors, different styles, what I can do to make it look more dramatic, or what I'm trying to portray out there into the world. And of course, I'm still a beginner artist. I can't comment very much on it. I'm not as good as everyone else. So I don't have a good excuse of why I should be the one saying all of this and stuff. But I don't know, just feeling like you can create something, maybe it's vent art, or maybe it's something you just want to do for fun, or it gets your mind off of something serious. Art can be helpful in so many different ways. So to kind of put someone in just this strong box is not what you should get from an artist. Artists shouldn't be boxed in to have the same thing. It's gonna get monotonous and it's gonna get boring. Like, people have been saying that they don't like it. If you don't like that particular art style, that's perfectly fine. But But even if you don't like that particular art style, it doesn't mean you should always just hate on it. Like, you can, there's a button called don't recommend this channel for a reason. And for those people who are being hated on for having a particular art style, I would just personally say, and I'm not very big enough a creator to have much of a comment, but I would just say keep on trying, because I feel like it's much worse for an artist to just give up than to not try at all. Because what if you make something amazing and don't put it out there in the world because you're scared of what people might say about you? The art should be for you. The art should make you happy. I don't know if I'm making sense. I hope I am. Because I do want to express this to anyone, that people, and I know so many YouTubers and so many people have talked about this over and over again, and people are probably sick of it. But honestly, I just want to keep reiterating that art is for you. It's not for your audience. And so if you like this particular art style and you want to keep creating art in this particular way, go for it. Don't let one person stop you. Sorry, I have her just speaking out into the void about nothing. But if you're willing to just listen about nothing for a good hour and just hear me yap, go for it. I'll probably turn on the camera once I've cleaned up a little bit, and then I can start painting. And then after that, I can actually, like, once I'm sure that my room is clean, then I can actually turn on the screen and then talk to you guys while I'm doing some sort of painting or art. And then once I clean up the paint and stuff like that, then we can probably end it there. But for right now, I'm just gonna talk while I don't know, while I just clean up for a bit. So if you're fine with just hearing my jibber jabber, and if you guys want to ask any sort of questions to me, even if it's just as basic of what's your favorite color or anything like that, I'm totally willing to answer. I just want something to do while I while I clean, or while I get everything ready in my room. Though I can also just talk about nothing for hours. Like right now, I'm literally talking about talking right now. I can talk about anything. I'm usually not uncomfortable with talking about most things. Assuming that it's not going to hurt another person. But if it's related to me, most of the time, I am usually fine with talking about it. I am an open book. Well, most of the time. I'm pretty sure. As long as it's not me giving my, IP address and stuff. freaking get doxxed on like the 3rd live stream. There we go. There we go. I created a little Q&A. So if you guys want a specific topic talked about, there you go. Though I would be surprised if anyone actually uses it. Not many people even join these. No. I mostly just use this because I like to feel like I'm not just talking to no one, and I'm actually talking to someone. So we can work with the live stream. Alright. I gotta get this suitcase out of here. We are good. I did not almost fall. That is not something that happened. There we go. There we go. See, I'm sane. I'm okay. Well, you can't see what I'm doing, so I guess you don't know if I am. You don't know what I did. Does anyone here like to read books? Book lovers? Yes? No? Has anyone read Tempest of Tea? I'm reading that right now. It's pretty good so far to me. Me personally, I like it. I'm not a very exciting person, so. Hello, boopity. We're gonna move you right there. Oh, nope. It's just gonna want to be right there. Yep. There we go. Well, at least we're somewhere. We're somewhere now. We're getting someplace. Yeah, I'm just clicking the beep 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 deep 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 deep. Where should I put all this stuff? Okay, that's it. We're putting all this painting stuff away. I was planning on painting earlier, but I don't think we're gonna have time. Yeah? Alright. Do 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 do. Okay, putting paint away. That was satisfying. Oh, I should probably put my pills somewhere. I gotta go put them somewhere safe. Alright. I put away my drugs. Not the, like, illegal kind, more like I'm prescribed to them. Have to clarify that. There we go. And now I'm gonna put you right on here. I would play music, but then it's gonna start copywriting me after a while. So, no music for you. Sorry, buddy. Painting stuff has gone bye-bye. Okay, boopity boop. Oh! Don't fall over my melody, please. There we go. Oh, I got this bird umbrella. Well, it's not really a bird, but it's like a duck umbrella. It's just so cool. I don't know. This bird just made little goofy goobers. I'm just showing you random stuff at this point. Alright, I might need a rubbish bin to clean up this rubbish. So, I'll be back. Ha ha ha. Okay. I can clean up some of this. We're gonna put this over here for now. Where did the lid for it? the paint go? I might be going crazy, just slightly. We all need to go crazy sometimes. Insanity is just a quality of life. I'm sorry, I'm probably not being the most entertaining specimen in the world. Boop. But I'll try to be. I'll try to be entertaining. You know, what is life if you can't laugh at yourself? Laughing at yourself is a quality of life that everyone needs. The least makes me happier. And I don't mean laughing at yourself like in a negative way. I mean like genuinely being like, you know what? I'm being a little goofy goober. I'm going to enjoy myself. Kind of laughing at yourself. Not a I'm stupid, I hate myself kind of way. But in a genuine, I think that was kind of funny. You sucky wucky. Go over there. People say my personality is entertaining. I'm not very sure about that. I think I just talk and people just listen like I'm just some sort of podcast. And you know what? I appreciate it. Sometimes I just need to talk. I just need to rant about nothing. Though the problem is, I have nothing going on in my life right now, to completely honest with you. Nothing crazy, nothing drastic, no crazy, wild stories. But, I mean, technically I have one, but that's kind of a personal story. I guess you'll never know who those people are. Are you guys willing to hear a crazy story? Okay. I mean, it depends on what crazy story do you want to hear. I've got a lot of crazy stories about my exes. It won't let me delete the Q&A. Here, I'll just make a new live.